Okay, so recently we visited Sakata's Farmers Day, and in this video we're having a look at specifically what's the difference between open pollinated varieties and hybrids, especially when you're considering the cost of seed and what the advantages is. I must say it's night and day difference. So yeah, when you're looking at wanting to buy tomato seed and want to plant tomatoes, it's just a matter of risk management again. And the hybrids facilitate so much technology and in terms of shelf life and fruit quality and those types of things. So yeah, have a look.
Um, this is quickly just going through here. We've got this exhibition specifically for the emerging farmers and the African markets, just to show where we've come from. There's huge amounts, huge volumes of these tomatoes still being sold. But if you look at the quality, the shelf life, this is very soft. We've just picked it this morning and it's very, very soft. So you cannot take this to market. This is good for homegrown tomatoes. Put it in your pasta this afternoon, because at 4 o'clock this is going to drain out of this box.
So this is specifically to point out the differences between open pollinated and the hybrids.
Yes. And that's why there's it's not it's this, the seed price is more expensive, but at the end of the day you will reap the rewards. If you feel this tomato and you feel a Rally or a Fortuna, it's completely two different things. Yes.
Can you please repeat that? I'm going to put it in a video and do the presentation tomorrow. Let me just start.
I'll charge you later for exclusive.
You can get this one.
You'll get me that one.
Okay, so this is the determinate varieties. This is Checha, a well-known variety, well established. It's already improvement on the open pollinated varieties, where you get much better shelf life on this variety. Still not the nicest looking tomato, but at least under heat setting ability you harvest something. Concentrated bearer for your first plantings, ins and outs after the before the winter or after the winter, where you want to come into production. This is still perfect. Disco, it's a reliable variety. It's making a name for itself. Excellent yield potential on these varieties, also with the zeal, very good yield potential. Then we get to something like a Rally, which I just spoke about. Excellent firmness. This is as hard as a rock. Very concentrated set right at the beginning of the season. That's where the name comes from. Rally, it's very quick into production. Don't expect to harvest 6 months on it. 2 months finished, but you've got the yield and you've got the quality. Commander, another stable variety. Fortuna is another variety I can mention. Exceptional bacterial disease resistance. This one I've got Fusarium race 3, which is now sporadic throughout the whole of the country, together with bacterial wilt resistance and nematode. Very good quality, but it's a slightly slower variety to come into production. But at the end of the season, very good quality, still very good size on this tomato. And then just going through the saladettes as well, some of the earlier hybrids that's still being used, but you can see fruit size is very small. So we're trying to improve this. This can be grown under difficult conditions and you'll harvest something. But again, we want to improve and bring a benefit to the farmer. And that's where the varieties like the Monica comes in, where you've got the fruit size, you've got the quality, you've got a nice, strong, concentrated bearing habit. That's what we want to bring to the farmer to get optimal yields. This is varieties, the Emerald and the Zara is two new varieties where you can look at. I want to show you. I'm going to put my head on the block here. I'm going to cut it open and show you the wall thickness of this tomato. Look at the wall thickness of this tomato. It's a very thick wall, and this what makes it very interesting for transportability on this variety. So in the African countries, we've got rough roads, long distances to market, no refrigeration. This varieties will do very well when it comes to shelf life. And it's got good disease resistance, it's got bacterial wilt resistance together with TYLCV resistance. And then these two varieties, these are two developments that we're looking at. You can see some good fruit size coming into play here, but the main advantage of these varieties is they don't like high bacterial humidities but they like high temperatures, dry conditions. So in the desert, semi-desert areas where you cannot grow tomatoes, you can produce this and still achieve to get something, where on a normal tomato you won't harvest anything. So that's why we're aiming these varieties.